Well, I am supposedly live right now. Nobody's going to be in here right now, though, because it's unlisted. So how do I share this? That's the question. Let's take a look at my Creator Studio. And my video manager. Maybe under live streaming. Events. Live now. There we go. Available to be seen after the stream is over too. So let's tweet about this too. Hey, it's the monthly Patreon only stream right now. Join us at the $5 tier. And let's hang out for a brief while. http://www.patreon.com/marchgirl. Tweet. So I do not think anybody's gonna be here because this is, I haven't done a monthly Patreon only stream in a while, but here I am right now. So I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. Maybe kind of try to talk this out for at least 10 minutes and then kind of see what happens. So, yo, dudes, this has been live for like 3 minutes right now, and cool. Of course, it's unlisted, so unless you're a patron, you shouldn't be able to see this. Yay. So how's it going? Yeah, I restarted Patreon activity this past month, and I'm so thankful to you guys, and I want to start giving these rewards back. I should have done this yesterday, but yesterday was a very busy day. Let me tell you guys about what I'm doing on Saturdays for the next few weeks at least. So I started taking commercial acting classes. I've done one free one and one paid one, along with Josh too, actually. This is better for him, but it's also, I think, good for me because I feel like this is going to help my camera presence because I feel like I'm a really rigid person. So even though it's just for commercials, anything to kind of open up how I present myself on camera, I think would be a really good idea. So that's what I've been doing. So that's why Saturdays, just for a brief amount of time, are not working out so well. And why I'm having to push this to Sunday. So I'm so sorry that this was not really scheduled the way I would have liked. I'm hoping that if not next month, then the month after, we'll totally be back on our very normal Saturday schedules for the monthly Patreon only stream. So that's good. I've got to play catch up on a whole bunch of request reviews, but now that I've had such an influx of viewership, this crazy, insane influx of viewership, I've got to start talking about things that I care about that aren't necessarily requested by somebody else too. So I've got to find a good way to balance those two things, both requests from you as the patrons and then my own stuff that I'm like, oh, I really want to talk about this topic. So I'm just got to learn how to balance that. So I addressed this in a post earlier, like yesterday or the day before or whatever, whenever that was. But I was talking about how, okay, on Monday, I need to go and buy postcards so I can get them all sent out to you guys who are at the postcard tier. My plan was to buy them and send them out on Monday, same day. So this was Sunday night. My plan was to execute it the very next morning, but I'm walking between my house to the car to go to work, and I got mugged. This car drove up alongside me just before I got to my car, and there was a driver and two dudes jumped out of their passenger side seats, and they pincer attacked me and grabbed me by the face just a little bit. Thank God they did not manhandle me much worse than that, but they demanded that I hand over all my stuff. That included my bag that I had strapped across my body, my keys to the car. And like, thank God they didn't put two and two together and realize what car that I was about to get into, because I bet they would have stolen the car too. And then took my phone. So for that reason, on Monday, I was not able to purchase postcards and postage for said postcards because I don't have access to my money. I have money, but I don't have access to that money. Now, they did manage to get away with like $50 from a card. So I'm fighting that $50 transaction. I'm not too concerned about that though, because otherwise monetarily I'm doing kind of okay. So that I'm not too worried about. I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried about getting you guys your rewards that you're paying for. I did request new debit cards. So I actually just got my Target Red card. So that's good. That's the good news. So maybe tomorrow at the very least I can go down to Target, and surely Target sells postcards. The only thing I don't know how I'm going to purchase is postage. But maybe by tomorrow, maybe one of my debit cards will show up by then. So we'll see about that. Definitely you're getting your postcards. They're just going to be a little bit later this month. And so past that, those are the immediate Patreon related things that I wanted to address. There's many new Patreon faces that I'm seeing this month. I'm so happy to see you. One guy had requested that I do Twin Peaks, but you've lowered your payment for the month, so we have to see the charge go through at the $30 level before I can actually do that review. So but you've taken it back down to $1, so we're not going to be doing that request review now, unfortunately. And what else did I want to address? I want to keep going for at least a couple more minutes. I guess I do want to talk about this whole change the channel movement, because this is largely why a number of you are here. I haven't necessarily been a fan of the hashtag entirely. I really haven't been using it very much, but it's been associated with me, and I thank you for finding me again. There's so many of you out there who have said that thanks to this movement that's been going on, you had lost contact with me before and you didn't realize I was still doing work, still doing video work. And now you've relearned that I am in fact here and I am in fact continuing to do this work. And I thank you for finding me again. I really, really appreciate that. And Josh is telling me right now WrestleMania stuff is happening. It's Asuka versus Charlotte. I do want to see it, but I want to make sure that I get my talk in with you guys first. So this has been a really weird time, you know. It's been weird, but I'm so glad that I'm here and that I am still doing this and that you are still here. I want to know, since there's so many new faces here, maybe what you would like to see, what changes you would like made. I did get that one comment questioning about a tier that brings in Discord, to have a Discord call. I don't know if that would be this same tier that gets to do the live streams with me right now. I don't know if I would do that same tier or if I would do a different tier. Hey, Axe, it's good to see you again. It's been so long since I've done one of these streams, so thank you for being here. But yeah, that's something I can look into. We do have a Discord channel, and I think I haven't looked into it very much. I think there is a way to within my Discord channel make a separate room just for Patreon. I just haven't looked into very in-depth how to execute making that happen. But I do understand that that is a thing that I should be able to do. I don't know if there's anything else that I can directly address right this second, but I just wanted to make sure that even if this was quick, I just wanted to make sure that I got it in here, and I fulfilled this promise of the monthly Patreon only stream. What else is going on? WrestleMania was really the only thing. Today was an interesting day, though. Learned that I don't live all that far away from Lindsay Ellis, who's the nostalgia chick, so I ended up spending a little bit of time with her. Also spent a little time with Jacob Chapman, who was Jesu Otaku, so just finding out I'm living near all these good old familiar faces. So who knows what else could be in store for, you know, this older camaraderie. Anything is possible at this point. I had no idea that this would be the position that I would be in at this point in my life in 2018. So maybe the good old days don't necessarily have to go away, you know? Maybe something can still be salvaged from this that is really fun and really interesting. So we will talk about that. The next thing I need to cover is I've been sitting on this White Knight Chronicles 2 review that was a request review for a very long time. Hey, Gumsy, I've been sitting on that for a while and have not successfully been able to finish it because it's such a long endeavor and because I've moved so many times this past year and so many other things have happened. Car broke down. I got mugged. And then all this changed, the channel stuff started happening recently, but I don't want to have any more delays, you know? There shouldn't be a reason for any more delays. I've got to find the time to finish that stuff. So hey guys, good to see you. If you have a topic you want to address right now, awesome. Josh, how's that match going?
It's just now starting.
It's just now starting, so we'll make this brief and wrap it up here in a bit, but I do want to for the couple of you that are in here, if you have any other questions or comments that you'd like to address, I want to talk about them with you right now because, hey, that's why you're here. This is the tier that you're paying for. This is the reward that you should be getting. So, like that you can kind of see in the background the poster that I brought home of NBC's Providence. It's been off the air for like 15 years or something like that. We're moving our closed captioning office from Burbank to Glendale. And in that process, they're just giving away just stuff. And I guess this poster was one of these extra things that they're just trying to get rid of. If there's nothing that anybody directly wants to address, then let me just make sure that I get in here that I'm super thankful that you guys are here right now. I know that I was absent for several months, and this was, after my father promised me that he would help me in my relocation to California, and it turned out that didn't go as planned, and he kicked me out. And so I've been trying to get us back on our feet and back as a family again. And I just wasn't able to do anything other than just day job, which is technically night job, and then also pick up other work during the day. So you guys hungry? I'm cooking some butter chicken that I use for dinner for the rest of the week. You just need to get to the East Coast in the next 30 minutes or so. That would be amazing if we could manage that. Until then, I'm just going to be eating pretzels during WrestleMania. So, anyway, I do want to thank you guys for your patience and allowing me to get readjusted and back on my feet. And now I'm in a position where I can start to fulfill all of these tiers and all the rewards that are promised to you. So as soon as my debit cards come in the mail, I'm almost positive it's going to be tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it's going to be this week. Because the second I got robbed, I requested those debit cards to be canceled and new debit cards to be ordered. So then I'll be able to purchase the postcards and the postage for those. Through my media shelves and found VHSs of Final Fantasy Legends of the Crystals. Yes, I also own the VHS copies of that. They never, to my best recollection, put those on DVD or Blu-ray. One day it might be fun to take a look at those. It's supposed to be some really bizarre direct sequel to Final Fantasy V in specific. It's supposed to be that universe. So it could be interesting to look into at some point in the future. I don't know what else I can do, but I just want to make sure that you guys are in fact getting what I've promised you. So that includes me having to get back on those request reviews. So I definitely want to take care of White Knight Chronicles 2, which so sadly is pushing a year in the making at this point. I'm totally admitting to that, and that's totally my bad. But now that everything is set up nicely here, no reason for me not to be able to tackle that and finish off that review. So then we've also got, what was that one request? Avatar: The Last Airbender. And, what is this babysitter something or other that I just got a request for? So there's still a couple coming down the pipeline. So, yeah. We've got some more stuff coming. I hate to make this so brief. I didn't do a very good job of scheduling this month. If you want, I can try and make and schedule another makeup live stream. That might be better to try and catch some of you who were not able to make it in here today, because I didn't do a very good job of warning you that this was what the monthly Patreon only stream was going to be on Sunday at this time, So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here for now. But if you're seeing this delayed, you should be able to. You should be able to still see this as a video on demand over on the Patreon page. So it's no longer going to be live when you're watching this, but anybody else who is at this $5 tier should be able to watch the replay of this. I will schedule another one, because since I know we're only doing one stream a month, I think this month I'm going to try and make it up and make it a second one, and I'll schedule it better than I did already for this one. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to get out of here for now, get to work, get some sleep. And Josh is clapping and making noises, so I got to get out of here. Thank you so much for your time and your care, and I will schedule another one of these for you very, very soon before the month ends. Have a good one, everybody. See you soon. Bye, guys.